Hey guys, welcome to Mzansi USA News. This is a quick reaction video to Nolene. It's not Nolene, it's Oleen. Ohleen. I want us to listen to her quickly so that I can respond. I know she will come across this video because here she is not deliberately spreading misinformation, but she's spreading misinformation nonetheless. Listen to this.
From the south, typically, not all, typically, a man from the south and a man from the west, there is big differences, and there's big differences in terms of how they treat their women, how they adore and adorn their women, and that then translates into a lot of the xenophobia starts from things like that, those cultural differences that make somebody feel like, okay, do you know what, I'm better off over here. Again, back to the mindset of I'll make it by fire, by force, legally or illegal. That's the energy that comes and that Nigerians typically bring in any land they arrive in. And I've seen this both in the UK, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa. South Africans will blame Nigerians for the problems that they faced as a business or through their parenting, their children getting involved in things that they feel only Nigerians introduced this. Whilst I don't agree in its entirety, I think these are just examples of things that have created a hostile environment. And like you see in the lady that Olinsa, her name, she was contesting for Miss South Africa. Her parents are half and half, Nigerian and South African. And South Africans are like, nope, she is not South African. She needs to come off this pageant because she's not South African. She cannot represent South Africa. But then you have Trevor Noah, and his dad is German and his mom is South African. They fully embrace him as South African. They love him as South African. So I honestly think there is something.
Okay, so Oleen, I hope you come across this video because your assertions were correct up until you compared Chidimma with Trevor Noah. Trevor's father is Swiss, as you rightfully pointed out, and his mother is actually the same ethnic group as myself from the Eastern Cape in Port Elizabeth. Well, not Port Elizabeth, in the Eastern Cape. She's a Xhosa. Eastern Cape is quite big. Now, the point though is this. Chidimma, Adetshina's mother, is not a South African. She's a Mozambican. She's of Mozambican descent. And it was claimed initially that she was naturalized in South Africa, having come through here with her parents. Then later, the Home Affairs discovered that no, she literally stole someone else's identity, meaning her South Africanness status was illegally obtained. That therefore makes her not to be a South African. South Africans were fully aware of this by the time they pursued the issue of Chidimma. Initially, the issue of Chidimma Adetshina arose precisely because Chidimma on her Instagram, while she was on the top 13 of Miss South Africa, she posted two flags, one from Nigeria, one from Mozambique, right? And this is what had South Africans. Remember, you rightfully pointed out in your video, because I've listened to your video in its entirety, you rightfully pointed out that we are very passionate and we love our country. We actually do, and we are very single-minded about it. We literally do not care if people call us xenophobic. If they think they are going to come to our country illegally and we have to dance to their tune, we don't care who they are. They be part of SADC or part of Africa or Europe for that matter. I hear some people saying that we hate black people, blah, blah, blah. They don't know what's happening in this country. Foreigners are being chased out as long as they are illegitimate. It doesn't matter where they come from. We have evidence of that, and we are content with our government is doing a thorough job as far as that is concerned. But concerning Trevor Noah, Trevor speaks Xhosa fluently, like I actually do. There is no language known to us and a culture and a tradition to which is South African, to which Chidimma belongs. So Trevor is literally in compliance to our law, which was enacted in 1995 in October, that says for you to be a South African, either your mother or father should be a South African citizen. That's not the case with Chidimma Adetshina. Her mother was a citizen by fraud, by stealing someone's identity. I hope you come across this video and you correct your views on this matter, because that is equivalent. I know it's not deliberate on your part, but it's equivalent to spreading false information, misinformation. Hence, I'm calling it misinformation, not disinformation, because I don't think it's deliberate on your part. But Trevor Noah is a South African, for all accounts. That is equivalent to saying you had met a South African man, and you were here in a, you came to South Africa legally, you met a South African man, and then between the two of you had a child. That child becomes a South African. No doubt about it. That's basically what happened between Trevor Noah's father and Trevor Noah's mother. Whilst his father is not a South African, but his mother is South African true and true. That's not the case with Chidimma Adetshina. By the way, her matter is still sub judice. Okay. Cheers. Bye.